Seigneur nous qu'a crucifié mon épi. Pour nous connaître, pour meilleur c'est pour nous tout ça bénéfice. For all the wonders you done for us all, spreading the culture all over the world. For all the good things that you done for God, that's what it is. We continue. We thanking you, brother.
Allô, bonjour pour tout le monde, à tout le Dominicain aux Antilles, c'est un grand plaisir pour nous là avec vous. D'accord, messieurs, mesdames. Organisons bienvenue sur Pont Saint-Jean Creole Heartbeat, messieurs, pour notre vendredi ça. Thank God it's Friday. Maman, ça est là chaud en ville là, puis le monde déjà en ville là, messieurs, ça c'est pour dire. Tout bite a augmenté, un pile les faire mon habillé da matratio et puis un pile femme da ça fait wop créole tout bagaille. Eh ben ça regarder belle tout bon man, nous apprécier ça. Et nous regardons d'autres monde, messieurs, tout vendredi, c'est temps pour nous célébrer, habillement, manger tout ça qui créole, qui a terminé avec la journée créole. Pas bon compliment difficile, nous là, messieurs, mesdames, avec Dédé, sur ces champions là, même. Good morning to you, Dédé. What's up, my friend?
I'm all right, my friend. Good morning, Alex.
Davidson, Dédé, Charles. Man, it has been a while. How many years? Let's start from the beginning. How did you get involved into the cultural music in terms of both Lapo Cabrit and also the Jimping? Because we know independence, you with the Jimping stuff. And then during the carnival, you with the Lapo Cabrit, sometimes the first Lapo Cabrit and the last Lapo Cabrit to be on the road. What inspired you to get involved in that sort of part of our culture?
Well, the thing is that I used to watch my father play.
Your father?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I sit down and I say, well, I'll have to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go, I take a drum and start beating it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom says, it's not so. I said, why not so? She said, no, it's not so. When your father come and beat you. I said, no, it's so. I stop. And he come back. He tell me, well, learn to play ABC. I said, Jesus. A, B, and I stop.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, he take away one shot my back.
He would beat you if you can't play that.
Yeah, so. Anyway, he leave me and he go and one day I take the drum and I sit down and I start there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I start. I say, wow. So I say, Mom, come on by. So she come. Listen. She start clapping. So then I say, boy. I said, I'm playing the drum, I'm playing the gouache. So when he come now, he say, Davidson, I say, yes, Daddy. When is he white? I said, Daddy, for what again? What do we look at about Papali?
Power weapon, à Creole.
Comme, ponte à bois. Oui. Commencez. Et pas ça, moi, jouer. Moi, jouer ABC, maman. Souple, mon camarade. Ok, Daddy. Tourner d'oeil. Et tu la goutte libre. Et la goutte libre. On commence. Donc, moi, c'est ABC vini.
Il tourne.
Qui m'a dit? Marie, vini.
Qui est maman?
Moi, la capote. Comment qui fait des choses ça? Matila, où qui fait? Non, c'est pas moi. Moi, t'as un gars du barrel. Pourquoi je là? Pourquoi je là? Comment c'est? Et puis, il dit, ok.
Oh, bon. But can you recall at what age that was?
Well, I was that's about 10 years old.
10 years old.
And then, you know.
And then from then you continued to play the drum.
Things, Jack.
Okay, and then you also do some vocals.
Yeah. But I learned that from my father.
From your father?
Because my father's first song was Le Yampea Ketrit.
Le Yampea Ketrit. Yeah. But tell us, who your father's alive, right?
No.
He's dead. Who was your father?
Mr. Bernard Charles, they call him Son.
Of course, Son. We're going to Son, man. You're going to Son. Okay. So he made several Creole songs?
Yeah.
Was he part of any band? Or well, just doing his thing?
He was doing his Jimping band. Play for the police, play for everybody.
You know. But he could play all the various instruments in the Jimping.
Yeah, everything. He could just sit down and watch you and make a song on you.
Just like that.
Yeah. Check.
Very, very innovative and skillful individual.
Yeah, man.
So your singing ability, your drumming ability came from him.
Yeah, from him, yeah.
Tell us, let's just break down the Jimping band. Tell us the various instruments for just those who may be listening to us. By the way, we are live with Dede Davidson, Dede Charles. He'll tell us about the Dede. I'm not sure if it is because of the beginning of Davidson, they call him Dede. Or si c'est Jouve, on be there, okay, sure. But then let's break down the various instruments of the Jimping band, and then we'll go later on to the Lapoka. But for those who may, as we are in the independence, for those who may not know, the various instruments that make up a Jimping band.
Well, the various instruments, first one is the drum,
Mhm.
and after we go to the siak, we call it the gouage.
The gouage.
Then we go to the bass pipe, they call it the boom boom,
Boom, boom.
and after we go to the l'accordion.
The accordion.
Yeah.
So these are the four main
Yeah.
instruments. Can you play all of the four instruments?
Or like yeah,
You can play all four of the instruments.
yeah.
Okay. And Gota's Jimping band has been a staple in Dominica's independence for several years. Were you one of the original members of that band?
Yep.
Now, can you recall when you created or started that band?
Well, I really cannot tell you because my father died a long time after he died.
So after your father died, you
Yes,
decided
take
to take
over.
on the Gota's Jimping band. Mhm. How you began in terms of putting the site together?
And the first I began, we had Samson Bellot. That's one that passed away.
Yeah.
And then he told me, well, Mr. Charles, you can continue. So I tell him, well, who's going to be the leader? Because I'm too young to be a leader of a band. He tell me, no.
So Samson was the first leader.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he tell me, no, you can be the leader. As your father passed away, you take over. So you can be the leader. Okay, no problem.
Mhm.
And then we continue going up and make the band get bigger.
Mhm.
And then all of them pass. It's only me alone that there.
So all the original members of the Gota Jimping
And
band,
they passed away.
they passed away. So you are the only original member who are presently making up the Gota Jimping band.
Yeah.
So tell us who presently now are members of the band.
Well, you see, we don't have really members, but it's only me alone not there.
Mhm.
But I team up with the Pit 7 Jimping band, you know.
Okay, all right.
And then it's me really singing for them and thing.
Okay, so yourself from the Gota Jimping band teamed up with the Petit Savan
Jimping band.
Jimping band. So it's a combination
Yeah.
of the two. And you play the drum,
I play drum, I play the gouage.
and you play the gouage, and you also
Play the bass pipe too.
play the bass pipe, and you also do some vocals.
Yeah.
How has that been? How has that combination been and appreciated?
It's all right. I know, no problem. All of us are one and then we unite as one.
How you guys get time to practice?
Well, we get time to practice like in the night when I do working.
Mm.
Hands call me and then I tell me, yeah. And then I go to the Bellevue and we practice.
Mm.
Well, for me, I don't want to practice. I want to practice.
Uh,
Because I cannot sing now and make a song and I'm there.
mm,
So I don't really want to practice.
But then you guys normally accompany several different groups. I know I will put it some on themselves, have the cultural group, and you also accompany those groups in various districts.
Yeah.
Tell us about that and how has that been?
Well, it's been great because I play for many groups and then the last group I played for is a group from La Plaine. And the partner told me, I really want you to play that gouache again today because it'll be two Sudans. Where you play the gouache, where you sing.
Okay, let's jump across. We'll get back to the Jimping aspect of it, to the Gota Lapokap with man now. And I think you also have, I think, your child or children as part of that group. Tell us about how it started and how you put it together and how you continue.
Well, we started Lapo Cab with a long time. And then we started with one tiki drum, a snare drum, and a bidon, got one of them big blue drums, and two pieces of tin.
Two pieces of tin.
Tin, yeah. And we started, I think, got there, and then fellas said, boy, we can do something. I tell him, what's something? We can't go nowhere with that because look at us. We just starting something. So, my main partner, called Chachi, he's a Christian now. Take the bass and tell me, let's go. And we reach also. That kind of crowd.
Big crowd following you guys.
Yeah, go up Gota and reach Gota. That's where we began and then we started from there. We going up. And then when Honorable Julius Timothy come in the ring, I go to him, I explain to him what we're doing and what I want to do. So I tell him, the rest of Gota knows and make Gota look like something. Tell me, well, what I want. So I tell him, if you can order some drums, he tell me, okay, give him 5 minutes. I say, 5 minutes? I didn't want to we had to practice and then we ain't got nothing to practice, you know. So he turned back and tell me, God by Christian. Tell Christian. Mr.
That is Christian musical.
Oh, yeah.
That is just close to the bridge, the Isilo Black Bridge coming to town.
Yeah.
There used to be a musical store there.
Yes.
And we're talking about, I mean, that was several years ago, man. We're talking about over 20 years ago.
That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, that's a long time.
So then I go get the drums and then I bring them drums home. Nobody wasn't there. Bring them drums and sticks. I start and then my little boy, he passed as junior, Junior Davison. He tell me, Daddy, boy, every day I see you playing like that, boy. I said, but Junior, you go to school, you know. Look at you, just 5 years. Tell me, Daddy, let me show you what I can do. And he tell me that I remember my father.
You remember your father one time.
So I tell, okay, do you do? And then he take the drum and then I make the first hit. I say, that in your bones, man.
You were surprised that, you know, for the very first time you're hearing him because you just brought home the drums.
Yeah, and then
And he just came on the drums and he was just like a natural.
yeah. And the man take the drum and I seen a lot of blocks at the road. I seen, say, Junior, what you doing? You seen blocks at it? I mean, don't worry. I'll make you a man. You had to die before you. I tell him, okay. And then we keep on going up. And after he go overseas and he passed away, and then my daughter take over.
So you have a daughter also in the gutter Lapokabit band.
That's Jasmine Charles.
Jasmine Charles. Yeah. You taught her to play, or she herself is
Me
also
taught her.
self-taught? You taught her to play?
Yeah. I taught the whole two of them, Jasmine Charles and Leona Charles.
So you have two daughters,
Yeah.
and both of them play the drums.
Both of them, yeah.
Both of them play the drums. And how many other members do you have in the Lapokabit, the gutter Lapokabit?
I have a lot of members. You check. All them working now. We have Goofy. Check. We have Alfred Mead. And also I have Ernest, Elvis. You know, a lot of them. You know, but them first working and then, you know.
And that's the signature of the gutter Lapokabit. You have been part of part of the carnival for so many years, I recall, because even covering carnival every single year, you are sometimes the first Lapokabit on the road, and you know, possibly the last to be on the road, which is significant. You recently got awarded by the cultural division with the highest cultural award, the Golden Drum Award. How did that make you feel?
Well, that make me feel great. So that is telling everybody and all my partners behind of me, beating, then please try to motivate yourself and see what they can do.
How you feel Lapokabit in Dominica is received? I mean, yes, there's a special section in the carnival for traditional, and that is between 4 o'clock and 6. Do you think we as Dominicans appreciate the importance of Lapokabit in our carnival, the traditional aspect?
Well, a lot of them young people know they appreciate it, but before, but tell the straight, yeah. Because they'll tell you if I wait a while and the Lapokabit play until when, you know.
But then in lots of the other communities, for instance, I can tell you in Granby, Sakis, you know, normally plays right through the carnival. And even beyond, long before Carnival, Sakis, you know, already practicing. We know of Sugar Fire, we know of the Mortin Lapokabit. Even the Kalinagos have their own Lapokabit. But they, in their various communities, people seem to appreciate it more than the city.
Yeah, that's true. I think Gota too, same thing with us. Because in Gota, when you're in your fete, they call me and tell me, well, did they bring the drums out and then we enjoy ourselves. So I can just big up the Gota people and tell them, yeah, let's just keep it up.
So one of your biggest supporters in keeping you really at this skill, at this part of our culture is the Gota.
Yeah, the Gota community.
The Gota community. They have been with you from the beginning.
And through the ending.
And through the ending.
Yeah, it's man like Keno, Jesse, you know, Chicky and Chrissy, all them people there. Yeah, they are back of me.
How sustainable in terms of the business aspect of it? People normally, I mean, book you and pay you and that sort of thing. I mean, is it working for you as a musician, like traditional musician, getting gigs and getting paid for those gigs?
Well, you think that we don't get much gigs yet because
no, normally we're talking about normal on a normal independence time.
Yeah.
We know the businesses may require some traditional music, we know, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah. But then let's deal with the Lapokabit now. But during the Lapokabit time, do people pay you for being on the road?
Yeah. But not everybody.
Not everybody. What happens between 4 and 6 as the first Lapo Cabrera band on the road? Do you get a special prize? Do you get a financial remuneration for being the first Lapo Cabrera normally on the road?
Well, the first Lapo Cabrera is the first prize you get.
First prize.
But up to now, they owe us twice and we don't get nothing yet.
So
That's why it's
so you haven't received any financial or payments for the last 2 years for the first Lapo Cabrera. And you have been contacting. Is it DFC that is responsible?
Yeah.
And what are the reasons they're giving you?
Every time I go, there's a flick back. Go the radiator to the radiator side. And I'm okay.
Go closer to the mic, did you?
Every time I go, the radiator. So I say, I think I sit back. I don't make us say, well, I kill my Lapo Cabrera. No. I just take a sit back and relax.
What is the price for being the first Lapo Cabrera on the road?
They call it $500.
$500. Yeah. So for 2 years now, they are owing you, let's say $1,000 when you add this. 2 years, and they have been getting a runaround.
Yeah,
basically. But that's not demotivating. You are still motivated to play.
Yeah, man.
And hopefully you will be back again if God willing.
Yeah.
You had a major setback. I mean, we heard of it in Dominica, and it really touched us, especially people in the Rosa North. Your son was a major part of both the Lapo Cabrera and the Jimping Band got killed. How that affected you and both the Lapo Cabrera and the Jimping Band?
Well, that affected us bad because we checked we had a great loss and then we couldn't really bring back ourselves. But now we bring back ourselves, so we see now we can really step back up to play up again.
Any information you want to share about how he died and that sort of thing? Or you just want to hold it? It's still touching. Feel free, it's no life, no kapali avec. Parce que tout à l'heure, nous pouvons venir pour ces gens qui pour féliciter ou to discuss with you and tell you what they feel about your contribution. We just kind of setting the foundation right. Yeah. But how you felt? I mean, was it he migrated he was in Antigua?
No, St. Lucia.
Oh, St. Lucia, yes, St. Lucia.
So that's why I don't want to really talk much about it. The time it touched me.
It really touched you. So you just got the news that he died, or he was in some problem, scuffle. Was he sick?
No. He had passing, and one of them fellas looking trouble, and then after it just choked me with a knife.
Oh shit! He was stabbed. Yeah. Wow, and that really affected both the Gota Jimping Band and the Lapo Cabrera Band. You still feel and miss him today?
Yeah. It's like all night I played, and then sometimes I sing as well. He with me, and then Mm-hmm. So that's why I doesn't want to really.
But he was like your right hand, did he? He was like your student, your child, everything, and your right hand. Everything. And you were looking forward to one of those days he would take over and that was a major blow for you.
Yeah.
What are the challenges? What are the struggles you're going through with your Lapo Cabrera and your Jimping Band to maintain in Dominica?
The only maintenance that we really want, like if it's the government or if it's any one of the media people, like if they can sponsor some drums and some uniform, then
So most times you do that on your own.
Yeah.
You get your own drums, apart from what Mr. Timothy gave you. Yeah. You get your own drums, and sometimes you have to sustain them, change them possibly.
Yeah.
And you deal with the artificial, not the goat skin itself, right?
Yeah.
The artificial drums. So you're looking for sponsorship. For for more drums.
More drums, yeah.
More drums.
Uniform, and then we finish it up.
And then plus uniforms. How many uniforms are you looking for?
We are 50 of us in the band. So
50.
Yeah.
50 members in the band.
Yeah.
And you're looking for how many drums?
Well, the thing is that when you get a set of drums, we are right.
I know you're very close to the cultural division, in particular Ilson. Have you spoken to him about assisting?
Yeah,
to get your drums in particular?
I spoken to him already, and then the thing is that he tell me, well, if I am audit when it comes to Dominica, I
can clear it.
Yeah. So I tell him that's not a problem. I look into that so quick and. Yeah.
So the assistance he's willing to give you is to clear them.
Yeah.
But then you need the resources to order them. To order the drums so that you can continue to provide music.
Yeah.
For the people. And this is very critical to you. Who else have you approached? Have you approached your pal rep? I mean, the Rosa North pal rep?
No, I don't approach it. The only person I really talk to is Colonel Philip.
Colonel.
And Colonel tell me once I get the phone, he can do.
Okay, so
Yes.
so in other words, once you get the funds,
Cornell does.
Cornell will order it for you. But how much have you? Did he give you, let's say, like an estimation?
No, I had to go back to him.
Because you would need to. Firstly, you would need to have an estimation as to how much money you may need to provide. By the way, look, we get our accordion, kasi no kayo ni music la. Boom boom la la, papa ponche no kayo ni, papa. No kayo ni bomb music la, ay ay. We're going to have some live jimping music in the studios of QFM Tutale. But like you say, as Hans and the rest is getting themselves ready, we were talking about as long as you can get the funds, because you would need to know how much you need, so that possibly any one of us or any one of our corporate citizens listening to you can actually help the Gota Jinping and the Gota, basically for the Lapokabit unit. Some assistance. But what you may need to do is to identify how many drums you may need, so Cornell possibly can get the figures for you, so you can start to look forward, because I think you have done tremendous in keeping. But do you know that Roseau North, in particular Pottersville, have a history of Lapokabit?
I hear what it is, but I really can't tell.
Yeah, man, there used to be guys like Cockroach. As a matter of fact, there used to be two major Lapokabits in the Roseau North and Roseau South. Roseau North used to reach to the bridge, and Roseau South used to reach on the other side of the bridge. That's Newtown side. But then we had a major Lapokabit in Pottersville. I'm headed by a fisherman called Cockroach. And William Cockroach. You should know Pottersville Gota, man. You should know Cockroach and William William used to be part of that band. So that Roseau North constituency, that Roseau North area, always had prevalent Lapokabit. And one of the critical things, and I may want your opinion on that, Dede, is prior to Carnival, we would do something close to what the French do. What the French do is do like warm up like weeks before the Lapokabit to sort of be practicing. But while you're practicing, people could take a little chip. And every night, you did a little chip from Gota to maybe the bridge. You don't cross the bridge, or you don't prevent traffic from following. But that latitude. And I'm not sure if you would like to see that be revisited, where the people responsible for Carnival and even work with the police, get the necessary permission, because I think that would bring back the interest in the Lapokabit. Getting the bands to actually do some practicing. I mean, a couple of weeks before, from the time you open Carnival City, every night should have a little warm up to warm up the people, because during the main Carnival on Tuesday, the Lapokabit would get drowned. We know with the electronic bands. But let's say good morning to Hans Sarafet for us. We need to put my glaman. Hans on Tisavan, we say go police. By the way, I'm happy police week to you. Ou live sur Facebook là, tout le monde ka voir. Nous li pou tout le monde, nous ka voir tout le monde là, dans les Hans on Tisavan. Happy police week to you.
Oh yes.
You have been an integral part. As a matter of fact, Dede told us a while ago he teamed up with the Pitted Savan. Yes. And you have been with Pitted Savan for how long?
Dede?
You.
I've been there for 30-something years.
30-something years you have been playing with it? Almost 40 years, and you have been playing it? Oh my. You have been playing with the Pitted Savan band for almost 4
I used to help my uncle and my dad. And then taking over now. They are all deceased.
Yeah, but Pitted Savan has always been, a major force, a long history in the preservation and the promotion.
Over 60 years.
Pitted Savan, wow! The Pitted Savan group itself.
Yes.
My word. I remember,
we won the first competition.
The first ever competition. I can remember, was it the same group that Afinia Daru, right? Is she alive?
Yes, she is.
Afinia Daru, legendary figure. She always come and mentor all you. Oh, yes. So who taught you to play the accordion?
Learned the accordion
by yourself. Wow.
But I was playing the banjo before.
Oh, the banjo.
For the accordion. So he was playing the banjo. So I learned to play the accordion on the banjo.
Oh, okay.
Taught playing the banjo. So I just had to do.
Switch across.
Switch across. Very easy.
But
I think the music is in our family.
Oh, you have a family history. Your father
and my uncle
also played.
Yes.
The accordion or different instruments.
The whole play. My father was not playing for competition. Interestingly, when I got the accordion home, he just played it. And yes, he taught his brother, which is younger than him.
Wow.
So it was.
But he wasn't involved. He wasn't involved. I mean, how you think the appreciation for traditional music generally in Dominica?
I think it has gone down.
It has gone down.
Oh,
Why you think?
Struggling to survive now.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Tell us some of those challenges that you're facing.
Some of the challenges is difficult to get people to come across, to learn to dance, targets to play the instruments.
Wow.
I think modern time has taken over, cell phone, TV. Because when I grew up, this was the thing. Local would be a cultural singing. Every weekend would go into a home.
Do you know do you know that there used to be jimping dances?
Yes.
You see the same way people would go to a dance in a community and so on. I went to jimping dances in Loda. I mean Loda in particular. As a matter of fact, I was playing Christian once, and the partner that brought me up to Loda was to relax and chill out. Tell me he coming just now. While I looking for him, he end up by a jimping. Man, and jimping got me to backslide. I mean, I can remember Mr. Bertrand. I don't know if he's alive still, but Mr. Bertrand used to play the accordion, and serious people dancing on jimping music with some calypso music, man. I mean, and those were the days. So you think something should be done to really get the young people? Do you think that jimping music, let's say, even if it's once a week or twice or once a month in the various schools would assist? Because I recall early at some period in Dominica, we used to have music as a part of the.
Well, even me, when I started, I played for children, I think at 16 years or 17. And I would wait at just at school and wait for the children, and we practice the children from school.
From school, yes. So this is one of the things.
Principal, you were telling the children back, but after I had the adults.
Yeah, after
I had the adults group, and teacher only had the children. So from school, just left school, wait for them and practice almost every day.
Because I'm one of those who always felt that we should get away to inculcate it into our curriculum, traditional music in particular, allow the children, because, if they don't get exposed to it, as early as possible, how would you expect them to appreciate it? We have so many challenges around. So we're getting set for some music. Okay, we're getting set live. Messieurs, mesdames. And so a combination of it in Savannah avec Dede, puis Gotala. Well, that is the boom boom there. See if you can get a little thing, you put it closer to the mic or something. Make sure, I sound of more music like this and that. Right. Okay. Jimping music, messieurs, mesdames. Alright.
For your information, by Randall, you like me. So please don't take me for my run. For your information, by Randall, you like me. Yeah. Please don't take me for my run. Fire information around the look like me. From the fire, take me for Baron. Fire information, Baron don't look like me. Okay.
Wakadu. Kasa wakadu. Monsieur, I just want to say hi and hello to our Facebook viewers. We are live in the studios of the big station. This is Creole Hat with Bagari Bokul Chukadizala, Bonjour Pinkadizala, we have Dede Davidson. Where that name came from, Dede? Davidson, Dede, Charles.
That's my father.
Your father, come closer to the mic. Yani the kaki, all from Davidson, go no. L'Amérique, à l'Angleterre, Davidson, he shot us up with Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we sounding good. What I do? We have one local, we have a local kaiso or something. We haven't got a never hang your hat or something. What we can give them? Or a dife, mama dife or something. We need boom boom man, no boom boom today. Ibani boom boom. We need a dife, mama dife or something. Let us put a salad. Et Dieu peut baisser, mesdames. Yes, I monsieur, 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 monsieur. Regardez, bon musique, quand il descend là, monsieur, that's a Jimping band, a combination of the Pizza Van Jimping alongside the sensational Day of the Gota Lapukapit. And we are live. This is brought to you with the kind compliments of DG Cell. We're live on Q95 FM. You mentioned a while ago, Hans, and also Day can come in that one of your major challenges is to get the young people to participate. What are some of the other challenges you think that the whole Jimping and traditional music face presently?
Well, I would say the others are pretty stable. But this one is the main thing. Musicians, dancers, especially the male like you.
Male dancers, yeah.
Male dancers. It's a challenge.
It's a
But
serious
I also
challenge.
observe it's not Dominica alone.
Okay.
Guadeloupe, Martinique.
The males
Yes, I
shying
see
away.
women dance like men in Martinique and Guadeloupe too.
Dress like men.
Yes, just like men to dance the male part.
Okay. Tell us about where have you traveled to? By the way, the lines are open. You could call us and big up Dede, big up Hans. They have been part of this year. You heard Hans playing traditional music for over 40 years. And I likewise Dede can talk about the Christian musical house that is just across the bridge. So he had been involved in this thing. As a matter of fact, was given an award by the cultural division, the highest cultural award. They make the man feel good, man. Make Hans and the fellas feel good because independence is our time. It's our celebration of our traditional aspect. Tout bagay Creole nou ensemble, messieurs, mesdames. Nou ka bazo an chasa pou Isabou ki yo pou di yo. Félicitations pour travail la yo ka fait pour la Dominique. In terms of gigs for the season, in terms of opportunities to perform at different business places, are that coming in?
Yes, it's coming in slowly. Yes, it's coming in.
But you would prefer to have more activities, or?
Oh yes, it's never too much.
Where are some of the places?
And maybe the catch is everybody wants you for Creole Day.
Everybody wants you for Creole.
Nobody really wants
you.
So when
okay, we have
call,
some calls, man. Let's take some calls. Put on your headphone, Hans. Put on your headphone. Mettez tes headphone là, asola. We have a few calls coming in for Dede and Hans. Good morning to you, Creole Handbit.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing pretty okay. We have two veteran musicians. That's Hans from Pizza Van, Jimping Ban, and Dede. Would you want to big them up in a special way?
Yes, I'd like to big them up in a special way.
Uh-huh.
Remembering my husband's father who passed away some years ago, who was a great musician. He used to play the accordion from Girardel, Joseph Alexander.
Oh, yes.
He passed away in October.
Yes.
And he was also a great musician.
Yes.
He was one of the Girardel members on the Girardel Jimping Band.
Yes.
So I would like to say thank you to them and keep the music going, keep the culture going. We need more young people to come on board and to practice and to become, so that when they die, that when they pass on, we will have our music will continue, because for what I'm seeing, the young people don't gravitate towards this kind of music. But it's rather sad though, because we need young people. At least maybe we can try and go to the schools, the different schools, and find out who's interested, like the P7 school, the, Goodwill Secondary, Goodwill Primary. Go to the different schools and find out if there are children who are interested in playing the music, the cultural music. Because it would be nice to see that we have a cultural group, from the secondary section and then the primary section.
Excellent.
So
I think that would be an excellent idea.
Yes, we can try and do something like that. We can also have a dance group for them as well. We have the old Jimping Band and then the dance group as well.
But what has happened to the Girardel Jimping Band? Because we know you are one of the bands who have recorded several albums from way back with Harrigan and Super L. What has happened to the Girardel Jimping Band?
Well, the band actually has only one member alive as we speak. And he too is not too well. So apparently the band has died.
Wow.
I have to say. But the band has died. Because I've always been saying that, some young people from the Girardel area should have taken up that, that role as to, continue the band.
Yeah.
Because it's not nice to see that was such a great band and it's just, it's no more. So most of the members have died, only one remaining, and to me it's dead.
What's his
But,
name? By the
we need to re-
what's his name? The one alive, the one that's alive.
his Felix. Oh my goodness, Felix Mitchell. Yeah,
Felix
Felix
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's
Yes,
the one
he's
playing
still
the
alive. That's
Shiak.
it.
that's the one playing the Shiak.
Shiak, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all
Oh
right.
yes,
So,
the man from Philip Salmon who's dead, police officer.
Yeah,
yes.
I think going to the States.
He came to our home already. So
Yes, yes.
yes,
That's
yes.
correct.
So he too
Okay.
is very good on the accordion.
Yes, one of
So
the best.
I just want them to just continue the good work that they're doing and just try to see if they can get the young people of the various schools, villages interested and gather them up and just try to continue the good vibes. It's good vibes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, caller.
Thank you. Thank you.
And-
Just listening to the music, it brings tears to my
But
eyes.
of course, man,
My
I
husband's father. Because around that
Yes.
time you would hear that
Yes,
music, you would be there
yes,
practicing
yes.
all the time,
I know.
So yeah.
Okay, my dear,
Thank you.
take it
Thank you
easy.
very much.
All right.
Yes.
And God bless you. More calls for Day and Hans. We are live on the big station as we continue our celebration. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat.
Hi, good morning, Matt.
Wadix.
Blue.
Good morning.
Oubliez mon Lord Bowman.
Good morning,
Morning, Blue.
Wadix.
Wadik.
Day.
Sorry. Good morning, Wadik. Good morning,
Day
the
and
gentleman
Hans.
that are there with you.
And then
But
we
I
have
don't
our
see the other man from people. I know
Phoenix
they.
of course.
I know they. But they keep doing what you're doing. Now your children is involved.
Yes.
So after you pass the same way your father passed and you there, your children will continue. Just put it all it inside of them. Make it mean still inside of them. That is our own, not to let it die.
Okay.
Tell Roy, when you come in the room, don't put water in it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, more calls coming in for Day and Sunday. 6 minutes of man and God a shipping band combination. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat.
Mokadiu. Good morning to him and Didi.
Thank you.
And what's his name now? We have another Loic. We have another player. He won't play the drum. Loic.
Didi.
Yes,
Don't
Didi.
trust him.
I know, he's
Don't trust
deadly.
him. He's deadly. Even in the rubbish, him and throwing him and well,
We leave that for last. I'm telling you.
And I know all of them in that group. And they're really creative and they're really bringing out the vibe.
Yeah,
So I
man.
could tell Francis and them keep it up.
Okay. Thank you very much, my dear.
So do have a blessed day.
And God bless you. Thank you very much. This is Creole Heartbeat. As the calls continue to come, we are live on the big station QFM. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat.
Good morning.
Good morning, and how are you this morning?
I'm okay. That's Patricia. They called me.
Good morning.
They come closer to the mic and pick up
You
Patricia,
okay?
man.
Yes, I'm okay.
Wadik.
Yes, man.
You see, Dede,
Yeah.
that runs in our family.
Yes,
Our
they just told us that.
grandfather- Our grandfather was playing the accordion. Our uncle playing the guaj and the boom boom
Wow.
in grand form.
Yes, I.
So that runs in his family.
And Dede is now playing. His son used to play, and his two girls are now playing with him.
Yes, and Auntie Mary used to back them up singing. So that's where he take this good singing with both his mother and father.
Okay, my dear. Thank you very much for calling.
Okay.
Okay, Grandpa Massive, more calls coming in for Dede and Hans. Good morning to you, Creole Heartbeat.
Leroy, what it goes with the talking child?
What's up, my friend from South Florida?
I'm okay.
Tout bagaille bien? Famille la bien?
Yes, ça va bien, monsieur.
Ou Javanette?
And good morning to your guest.
Yes, Dede, Hans, and Loic.
Thank you.
Yes, I would like to thank them very much for their continuous participation and in our culture and what they have done and keep carrying our culture, as far as they can go. But I would like to say something. And I saw some madness, in my opinion, happen on Saturday, where, and I'm not against the independent opening at all. I'm not against that. But how could we have reggae as a highlight of our independence, our cultural thing? What does reggae have to do with our cultural activities? Now, in my opinion, they said that they want to take what the children, the youth, they want to reintroduce to the youth. I think, in my opinion, the children that are 16, 17, 18 years right now, I think to me, they kind of a lost cause. I think if we're really serious about taking our culture to the children, we have to go back to basic. We have to reintroduce it to the school. Make it part of our curriculum. Make it mandatory that the children learn to dance, learn to play the instrument, invest in the musical instrument and take it to the schools. Because you were young at one time, right? You were a child at one time, right? You and Dede and all those guys.
Sure.
Yes,
We
yes.
all were children at one time, and we all grew up, learning our cultural dances and taking part in our cultural activities. Well, I remember when independence was coming in primary schools and secondary schools, what was happening?
Yeah, man, this was exciting times
Children
for us.
had to march,
Yes.
all children, the participate in all different kind of activities.
Yeah, for
Independence
after you
cultural
match, you get rough cake and juicy.
and juicy. We have to reintroduce that to the schools. And partner children grow up and what they learn, what is introduced to them, What if you at my home recently, what if my children eating
Dominican Creole food.
Dominican food? Because that was introduced to them at infant stage. And if you're really serious, we have to pass legislation that when our cultural month, like in the September, October, that no group, no promoters can bring any foreign artists like reggae and them kind of things in Dominica. We have to pass that kind of legislation if we are really serious about our culture. If we are really serious about promoting our culture, we have to do things. To make remember one time, I think Matthew Walter had done that.
Yes.
Had done that.
Yeah, I think in 2006, Matthew Malta, the then Minister for Culture, what he did is, apart from the World Creole Music Festival and Creole in the Park, no organization could have any foreign act 1 month
We have to do
before
that.
and 1 month after the independence season.
And for the carnival too, we have to do that. What does independent group called reggae have to do with our culture, my brother?
Well,
What
a
does
very,
that-
a very important thing I just wanted to say, because I have been wanting to say it for a while. Independence is where we celebrate our Creole culture. In particular, that's where we
Yes.
speak the most Creole. That's where we celebrate our Creole culture. Now, when we try to actually get a date for the World Creole Music Festival, we tried several, as a matter of fact, from January, February, we skipped the Lent. There were all activities during that particular time. And then we reached to October, and then it was very fitting for October to be the World Creole Music Festival because it fell directly within the parameters where we celebrate our Creole culture, the Franco or French Creole culture. So it's nothing wrong to, enjoy the English culture, but that is where we have the whole year to enjoy the English Creole. But then that's where we highlight in particular our French
my
Creole.
brother, if we have to in our carnival time, when carnival time, we cannot bring on no reggae band, no reggae on the board, nothing like that. If you want to do things that's part of our culture. You want to bring on do calypso. If we really want to sustain what is our own, we have to do those things. Some people may get mad, but they have to get used to it. So I am saying to the cultural people in Dominica, reintroduce our culture to the schools. Get it embedded in the children. The money we spend to put the big booyah on the road. Use it to pay bosses.
Okay, caller, we have to wind up.
No,
but
that's one more point.
Uh-huh.
That's one more point, Wadi.
My producer
Use it to pay
just.
bosses for independence and to bring the same cultural gala.
Yes. We used to be
That's what we have
that used to yes, and that needs to be done because we need to have the cultural gala with biggest showcase of our traditional
That was
aspect.
that was the most exciting thing we've had now.
That used to be the biggest show growing up. Everyone must attend the cultural gala.
Cultural gala. industry when there.
Yes. Well, you have given us quite a bit of information here. I'm caller. Thank you very much for your participation. We're gonna take one more call and then music. Prep, we're gonna have something sure we have to go in a while. Let's take one more caller. Good morning to you, Creole Handbit.
What if I heard them Miss his name said something a while ago that
Paben.
not Paben, the
Hans?
fellas.
Hans. Is Hans
Not Hans,
Dede, yeah.
They said that for 2 years now they haven't paid them their money.
That is what he said. He's right here.
Yeah, the Minister of Culture should come up and give them men their money. 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, them men have to leave their bed and be on the road. Foreign banks coming down here to get money to pay them. Pay the man his money and the little $500 a week a day should be a lot more than that. Help them. Right now they need instrument. Help them get the instrument. The division of culture, that should be their job to help the men get the instrument they need so that they could keep the culture alive. Bye-bye.
Lots of sense as the callers continue to actually support what's taking place here. Just tell me when they ready have to give that a presentation, mesdames. Do live. Sur Radio QFM, Go Station International, mesdames. Titit Savan avec Gotel Shimping Banana combination, mesdames. Nous Kailache.
When you bring anyone for me, the one what you need, everyone I take a share. Everyone I take a share. When you bring anyone for me, the one what you need, everyone I take a share. What's the fire? And you're bringing it up for me. Don't want my baby. Everyone I take a share. When you're bringing it up for me, don't want my baby. Everyone I take a share. Love me, you want that my way. I'm in the everyone I take a share.
Ça QFM Capri du février, c'est vraiment bon. Je me pinga san comme nous va quitter. Nos derniers mots, dernières paroles pour Hans. Why would 40 years of playing the accordion and you're sounding like this? You need to train around 20 little children from Petit Savan. Ose moun la Tisavan bagatelle.
We're struggling to get male dancers. I think only one dancer we haven't been a male dancer. You know?
A male dancer.
Only one in the group.
Me upani mun bu mutu jouer accordion. I like the accordion. It's a French instrument. In your belt, va vous madai. Okay. So final words from your hands and then Dede.
I'd just like to see more people come on board, especially the young people. We're trying, but you can bring the horse to water, we can force it to
Yeah, I
drink, but we
know.
keep trying. I hope one day it will fall on those here and they come up and play their part.
Okay, thank you very much. A police officer, 40 years of playing the accordion, and he is in with the Pirates van. Jimping ban a bidede noni po ale. Mosa voulez big up tout Max Troy, puis c'est tout le monde là, big up, and after one for the road.
Yeah,
Big
man, I
up.
like to big up my workers in Max Troy, you know, and also Mr. Max Troy. Big him up.
And also
Thank you.
use a sanitary engineer.
Yeah, but Max Troy.
Who go master's degree sanitary engineering.
Yeah,
Tout ce monde là. Okay, keep the
big
city
up.
clean.
Yeah.
Regardez, who let big you up.
yeah, man, I like to big up everybody, man, all my daughter.
Ouais.
One plus for my family.
Ouais.
Brenda Charles, Irvin Charles. Big them
Okay. Pas any problem. What are your daughter's name again? What part of the
Yes.
band?
up. Yasmin Charles.
Yasmin Charles. Do It Center is part of it? Do It Center not in it?
Yeah, she need to.
Oh, Do It Center in it. Pause a second. We got one for the road. I'll go 2 minutes, one for the road. 2 minutes, one for the road. Messieurs, mesdames, nous avons présenté ça. Quand nous avons quitté ça, messieurs, mesdames. One for the road. Nous avons Jimping qui est puis fait, messieurs, QFM. Wadix, nous avons là. Ladix. Merci, Apple. Another Creole Admin program on your nation. As a matter of fact, the Grand Station International, messieurs, mesdames, the big station Q95 FM, will be discussing the World Creole Music Festival and various aspects next week and the week after. I am Prince Wadix. May God bless you and may God bless Dominic Let's Fang Dede, Hans, Loic, and our boom boom man who just step across Makadi Blast Show Mokas Soy Mo Excité. Mamma mia! QFM Kapui famous, mesdames. Until next week, it's the News Major coming up next on the big station Q95 FM.
Pour nous connaître, pour meilleur, c'est pour nous tout ça bénéfice. For only one